Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Nancy, and I'm the owner operator of Metro Learning Solutions, which is a cognitive development center in the Des Moines metro area. Unlike tutoring, which is good for reteaching any missed information, cognitive development, sometimes called brain training, focuses on the learning ability of an individual. I evaluate the degree to which someone has the skills developed that the brain uses to think, read, remember, pay attention, and just efficiently use the information provided in schools and in life. Today, I want to talk about some of the common behaviors that you might notice that may indicate a learning issue that cognitive development training or brain training can address. Those might include difficulty sitting still, difficulty staying on task for the time necessary to complete an age-appropriate task. An individual might be very easily distracted and can't continue to pay attention. Someone might avoid work that is age appropriate that seems more complicated or difficult than to them. They might have difficulty comprehending and remembering what they've either read or verbal directions. They might have some problems sounding out words. They might take too long to complete either a written task or a routine task. They might have difficulty copying from one plane to another. For example, in lower elementary, maybe they were supposed to copy something from the board to paper. They might have trouble with that. They might have trouble transferring from a book to paper. Now, in the age of computers, they might have trouble accessing information on one tab and remembering that and going to another tab and using what the information on that first tab to complete something on that second tab. You might find that verbal instructions often need to be repeated. They might have difficulty with reading and spelling. And this is continual or, not a one-off deal, but often. They might make reversals either in letters or words or numbers. They might see was for saw. B and D is frequent. Sometimes we have P and Q, or even P and G, or P and B. Those are not uncommon. 771 might be seen as 17, those kinds of things. They might be more disorganized than their peers. They may be frequently frustrated when trying to complete a task or an assignment. They might make frequent or careless errors. So there are many, and there are several more, but these are the typical ones that people seek out brain training or cognitive development training because they've noticed these, and they're ongoing. These are some of the more common behaviors that are associated with learning problems that brain training can address. As it starts with an evaluation that takes about an hour. So I would know better whether or not cognitive development training could address those issues. The cognitive skills that relate to those behaviors just mentioned can be evaluated, and then they can be targeted and strengthened, which leads to faster and easier learning and an increased learning ability in the classroom. If someone you know exhibits one or more of these behaviors regularly, call today to schedule an assessment. It's the first step to identifying and treating any weak cognitive skills that are making learning and life harder than they need to be. Thank you. Talk to you next week.